RuneScape is a relaxing game. You can do what you want, when you want, and there's no pressure to achieve anything in particular. Unless you're an Xtreme Onechunk Ironman. The rules of Xtreme Onechunk dictate that within any given chunk that I randomly roll, I must complete all quests, complete all diaries, complete all highest level skilling challenges, attain all best in slot combat items, and receive all collection log slots. This is my Xtreme Onechunk Ironman, Canifis chunk, and I've spent over 5,000 hours in this account unlocking the map one chunk at a time. The most recent chunk that I randomly unlocked was Western Falador. There are a selection of tasks in Falador, but by far the toughest is to complete the Giant Mole's collection log due to its 1 in 3,000 pet drop. In the last video, I hit 6,000 kill count at the Giant Mole in pretty jank gear without receiving the pet, and so in this episode, I'll be picking up where I left off, attempting to secure the pet as soon as possible and give myself another go at hitting the pick chunk button and rolling my next chunk. Let's see how I did. I totally forgot to mention at the time, but we're on 6,063 kills at the moment. Limpwurt currently holds the dry streak for the highest kill count Xtreme Onechunk to get the pet. I mean, I'll be honest, he might be the only Xtreme Onechunk to have got the pet, but he got it on 7,042 kills. So we're now less than 1,000 kills until we beat Limpwurt. So in a way, I kind of want to beat him. Just so I've got another one up on him. Well, a single one up on him. Something that I've got higher number than him. That would be good, because I haven't even got a higher Revenant count number anymore, which is depressing. Or a range XP. But hopefully we either get the pet right now, or I just get past him. Would prefer not to go to 5 figures, if that's possible. Oh, can I use this guy to bank all my stuff? I can't I? Hey, I've never done this. I've literally never used this guy to bank stuff in the middle of a thing before. Oh, that's great. Oh, I've never done that. Loads of chunk men use this thing to bank stuff occasionally. Like, you know, when they're far away from a bank or whatever, and I never have. But there's a first time for everything. I spend many, many hours per day in my office, or the shed, as I call it, and it was looking a bit bare, so I've given it a new lease of life with this video's sponsor, Displate. Personally, I absolutely love this Rick and Morty design, but there are over 2 million pieces of artwork for you to choose from. There are new original artworks through to some of the most iconic brands in the world, such as Star Wars, Marvel, Warhammer, or countless others. Even my daughters love Displate, choosing these two for their room. Do you ever not buy traditional artwork or posters because you're worried that it's too permanent? Well, with Displate's no tape, no nails, no tools, magnetic mounting system, you will neither be damaging your walls nor committing to any particular design in any particular spot for longer than it's welcome. Simply hang a new metal poster in that spot in seconds and swap them whenever you like. Use the link in the description to grab an exclusive discount for your new Displates, which is applied automatically at checkout, or shop with my code Fray to get up to 38% off. No, my Arams has broken. It's broken. Oh, it's no good. At least we've got a further 2 sets to go with it. I should probably just go to the bank, shouldn't I? I'm probably not going to hit with it broken, but although evidently I am. Oh well, 1 broken set of arms down. Let's pay attention to how long the next set lasts from 100%. So I'll go to the bank after this. We'll start at 6168 kill count. Pay attention and let's find out how many kills we get out of a full set of arms the next set. Obviously, the reason we're having to use a completely brand new set of arms is that I don't actually have a way to repair it. I don't have a house portal. I don't have a house to get access to the armor stand, and I don't have lumberage for Bob or anything else if there are any other ones. So yeah, this is a chunk that I kind of want to roll for exactly that, so I can repair my Barrows gear. But as is, our Barrows is very much one use only. Right, since I started using magic, I haven't had to recharge my blood runes once, but we're down to below 1,000, so I think it is time to put some in. Down to 302,000 now, which is obviously an absolutely ludicrous amount of blood runes. Nearly as ludicrous as our 430,000 death runes. I don't really want to use too many of these because if I get a scythe, I will want to use it charged like as much as I can for stuff. But 300,000 is a lot, and you do get a lot from doing Theatre of Blood as well. So yeah, a bit of a tricky situation, but I think it's worth investing these now. No! That's the last rare drop that I needed. I have literally completed the rare drop table at the giant mole before getting the pet. The drop rate on that shield left half is 1 in 8,000. The pet's only 1 in 3,000, and that is 1 in 8,000. I don't have a Ring of Wealth on. Oh my god. Can we, like, not do this, please? We've had a Dragon Spear, 1 in 10,000. We've had a Shield Left Half, 1 in 8,000. We've had a Dragon Med Helm, 1 in 4,000. We've had a Rune Spear, 1 in 4,000. A Rune Kite Shield twice at 1 in 4,000 each. Why am I like this? What am I doing wrong in the eyes of... Shield left half completed. I am aiming for 76,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, and I'm pretty close to achieving that goal. Currently, less than half of you watching these videos are subscribed, and you probably didn't even know it. Most people use the homepage these days to find the content they watch, and so there's a very high likelihood that you're watching all of the videos that I release without ever actually subscribing. But go on. Help me reach my goal. It costs you nothing and validates my time and effort spent on this ridiculous series when talking to my old and quite concerned mother, who I know watches these videos and will have just gasped at me calling her old, so please subscribe for me and my old mother. One of my favourite details of this boss is if you kill it on exactly the tile I just killed it, you can't see the drops on the floor. They go beneath the ground here. I don't know if that's just a GPU thing, but I've certainly never ever seen that before. You can pick them up just fine. They are there. You just can't see them. And there is kill 6,500. I fucking pray that I don't have to do another one of these 500 kill count milestones. Like, come on. 6,500. That's a truly ridiculous amount of kill count, isn't it? Saving my chance of hitting 88 farming in this chunk, one diseased magic tree at a time, feels very, 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 very good. Saving this much XP with like a few clicks. So good. So happy we got these secateurs. Spent the time doing it. Now, I did read a comment that said that they thought I could store the secateurs with the tool Leprechaun. Which possibly I can. No, I can't. You lied. Whoever that was in the comments, you lied. And I'm calling you out right now for lying. You lied. Just hit 6,666 kills at the mole, which means that we're 2/3 of the way to 5 digits. 10,000 kill count. I've never got 5 digits in a kill in like any particular boss ever. I have had 6,600 kills of Kraken before on my original main account, but nothing quite like 10,000. So I kind of hope we get there. Not entirely sure. Now, in the last video, I spent a little bit of time looking at these stars off the side of the mole dungeon. Now, they don't exist off the other side, only this side. And I asked you, what are they? And I had at least 3 different answers. So I'm going to need some RuneScape detectives in the comments of this video to tell me what they actually are. The 3 suggestions were it's the place where you go with the Disc of Returning. It's the Kilowatt Plane place. And then another one is that it's part of the dungeon from Lunar Isle. And they all kind of smack of true, but then also not. Like the Lunar Isle one, I think seems the most likely. But I don't know why Lunar Isle would be anywhere close to here. You know, because generally how things work is that all of the dungeons are like 8,000 blocks to the north. So like, can we go up and see them? No, you can't see them on this map, but they're located just to the north. So things like Edgeville Dungeon is physically located like 8,000 squares north of here, and then like Dwarven Mine is like 8,000 squares north of that, and so on the map they're really close together. So I don't know why Lunar Isle would be right next to Falador, where the giant mole cave is. So yeah, I would love some RuneScape scientists and RuneScape detectives to tell me. Right, it's a sad, sad day. Our second set of Arims has broken, and I think that means that I'm out of it. Oh, I've got second top, but only 1 skirt. Ugh. I don't really want to mix and match. Right, guess we're back to infinity now. So much less aura, I think, from the full outfit. The full Arims, I think, brought it all together, but we're going to have slightly lower DPS, but hopefully not by too much. Just the last time I did it, it really felt quite a lot different. So I'm hoping that was just my mind playing tricks on me and I'm not actually killing it way slower. And with this magic tree and the 14,000 farming XP that it gives, we are hitting 86 farming. I think we'll only get 1 more farming level in this chunk. Possibly 2. I would like to get 88. If we get lucky on the super compost survival rate, we should get to 88. But I think that the odds chance is that we run about 50k short. So that's pretty cool. The farming level is flying now, which is so nice. I'm so lucky that I got all of the that I got both of the tree patches before getting the herb patch. If I had rolled this chunk before rolling this one and then this one, I'd be so screwed. So I'm so glad that it worked out like that in the end. Oh, I just handily noticed as well, we've gone over 20,000 mole claws and mole skins. That is actually crazy. That is going to be 3.6 million XP's worth of brews one day. Hopefully, I unlock being able to actually cash them in for the nests before I unlock Herblore. Otherwise, that's going to be a disaster. 6,800 KC, looking very clean. 200 to go until the big 7,000, and 7,000 feels like a disgustingly large amount of kill count. And with this nest from the random event, not nest, nest, got nests on the mind. With this lamp from the random event, we are getting 47 Slayer. You can now kill brine rats, which are not in my chunks, but we're flying up. Now that basically all random events give a lamp, you get so much XP per day from these things. It is wicked. Oh. Might not have been concentrating as the YouTube stream decided to shit the bed just then. Brilliant. So not only did I just die to giant mole, but 700 people watched me die to mole. Fantastic. And with this kill, we are hitting 7,000 kill count at the giant mole. That looks so incredibly clean, doesn't it? And it leaves us with just 3,000 kills until the big 10,000, which is the drop rate. And the drop rate is, I think, something like a 63% chance of getting the pet. So I now have a new, refreshed 63% chance to get the pet before 10,000 kill count, which somehow I don't really fancy, seeing as we've had a 91% chance to get the pet already by 7,000 and haven't got it. So, yeah, onwards and upwards, and hopefully we get it soon, but I'm not holding my breath. The Falador Shield 3 is an extremely powerful item at the Giant Mole. Its passive effect gives you a precise indicator of where the Giant Mole is at all times whilst you're in the lair. This sounds great for an Xtreme Onechunk Ironman using janky gear that's required to kill the Giant Mole thousands of times. Alas, the shield is locked behind the Falador hard diaries, which I have next to no chance of ever completing. All is not lost, however. For all of the kill counts so far, I've had my ult follow me around the cave, which does have the shield, showing me where to go on an alternative minimap. This is quite tedious as I have to ensure my other account is always following my chunk account, stays logged in at all times, and isn't in the way for clips, therefore annoying you guys. It has been a pain, but I have theorised a way around it. What if I could use an interface stall to delay my attacks on Mole when it digs, and then close the menu once the Mole is back above the ground, forcing the attack sequence to continue as per the order list before the dig, and therefore auto-pathing to the Mole, making tracking the Mole entirely automatic. No requirement to look at the minimap at all, indicator or not. Let's see how it goes. We're now up to 3 kills or it's not dug. Okay, it has dug now. Yes! Oh my god, that works! Will that work if it goes out of range? Oh my god, what a fantastic bug that is. Because now I don't even need the shield. Oh, that's hilarious. In fact, I wonder if it does that if it goes like out of range. Like, you know, if it goes like to the other end of the cave, would it do the same thing? That's actually so good. That's so fucking good. I love that. I still need to see if it works from really far away. Like if it goes to like the far north end, will it keep doing it? That is quite fascinating. I wonder if there's an easier way to do it than with these. Like these are all right, but I feel like there might be a better way to do it. Because I can't like see through these very well, you know? Or is it be better if I could see through it? Yeah, that does work. Okay, so I can do it now without seeing it. That's good. I can do it now while seeing where it goes. That's handy. That was so fucking clean. That went quite far away as well. That was really clean. Oh, yeah, that's clean as fuck. I swear it's gone really far away as well, so it must just work over any distance. Oh my god. Yes! That is so powerful. Oh my god. Arguably don't even need the ult anymore. That's hilarious. Now, we've just hit 7,043 kill count at the Giant Mole, which may not seem important, but our boy Limpwurt, the original and the best Xtreme Onechunk Ironman, got the pet on 7,042 kill count. So we are really entering uncharted territory here, trying to get the Giant Mole pet at past 7,042. It's also the highest kill count that any Xtreme Onechunk has on any boss, I believe. So now we're pushing boundaries. We are pushing boundaries now. Onwards we go, and hopefully we get it soon. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! 7,174 kill count! Oh my god! Oh my god! I was so stressed I wasn't gonna get that for so long. When the collection log slot popped up, oh my god! Yes! It's done! Yes! Yes! Baby Mole achieved 7,174 kill count. 132 more kills than it took Limpwurt. Oh my god. Everyone's saying complain strats because I literally typed in the CC like, I don't know, 20 kills ago. I'm officially complaining. Oh my god. This is, I think, my second least favorite grind after the Smoldering Stone one. But now the pet has been achieved. Oh my god, yes. I can look at these 21,000 mole parts as only a good thing. Oh my good lord. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yes, I was so stressed I was going to go past 10,000 kills. 7,174, 1,174 kills since this video began. Whew. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. What a time to be alive. I am buzzing. I'm so buzzing with that. Right, where are the rest of my mole parts? Okay, they're in the main tab. Right, let's have a look. So we can chuck this bad boy in with them. Where are they? I don't know. Okay, right. Look at that. Oh my god, I've left 217 mole skins on the floor and 17 mole claws. How is that even possible? But there is our baby mole. That is unbelievable. The bank organization maxis are probably fuming looking at this. Like, what's with the random Turok's play body? Oh, we got the pet. I'm so happy with this. Right. We do still have some tasks to do. Our main task left to do is not actually a big one. And there aren't actually, to be fair, there's like 5 rubbish tasks and then one sort of interesting task. Which is that in leveling my Slayer up to 47 via lamps, I got the level 45 for Infernal Mages. And Infernal Mages drop Mystic Boots Dark and a Mystic Hat Dark. I believe both at 1 in 512. So we're going to have to go over to the Infernal Mages and get to killing those. And hope that we don't take ages to get those drops as well. I mean, I'd like to think after going 7,000 kills dry on the mole, it won't take us a while. But who really knows? This is Canifis Chunk after all. Okay, so I've settled on a ranged gear setup for the Infernal Mages, because range is my best style, and I've got rune arrows to burn, so why not? I mean, I've got a magic shortbow imbued now. How sick is that? Also, reminder, if you're watching this channel for the first time, one of the grinds that I've done already is to get 1,000 last man standing wins, so I'm a bit of a badass if I do say so myself. But we're going to go to the Infernal Mages now, and hopefully trade in our karmic luck that we just built up on the mole grind, and hopefully get both of these at 1 in 500 items in about 150 kill count. That would be ideal. Oh, and I'm the only Xtreme Onechunk with Ranger Boots as well. That was a pretty crazy bit of RNG. Go back and watch the old videos if you haven't. They're quite good. And here we are. I'm going to use 2 of my 10 remaining ranging potions to do this as quickly as possible because I'm just so excited. Fucking hell. To chunk roll. I don't know if you could hear the sneeze or not. I hope you could hear the sneeze or not. As you can probably tell though, I'm very happy to have got this grind done. I do not care about picking up any of these drops except the collection log drops that we are going for. Looks like the kills are going to be pretty quick with the magic short bow. So hopefully we'll have these drops soon. Okay, so I got 25 kills in 6 minutes, which means that we're getting like 250 kills now. So hopefully this won't take any longer than about 2 hours, though we never know. I am so happy. It feels so good to be doing something other than the giant mole, which I've been doing pretty much flat out for about 6 weeks now. So this feels great. Killing just normal NPCs feels amazing. Using like just a normal weapon feels so amazing. Honestly, try Chunkman if you're bored. If you're feeling a little bit bored of the main game, you know, Iron Man or otherwise, try like a Chunkman. Don't do an extreme Chunkman. That's not very fun for a normal person. But try like a vanilla Chunkman, and I promise it will revitalize your fun with the game, because those big moments where you get the drop, they're so exhilarating compared to just like, you know, grinding out collection log slots on a normal Iron Man. But yeah, let's get these drops. Hey, there we go. First one down. Mystic Boots Dark. Things you love to see. Which means that we now only need the Mystic Hat. And then we just got a couple tiny little tasks to do. And then we can roll a chunk. Oh, I didn't even notice. I got a Lava Battle Staff, which is a 1 in 1,000 drop. So we're continuing our... you know, our RNG of getting the rarer things that we don't want before the more common things that we do want, but hopefully we can get it. We've only got 123 kill count so far, so I'm not feeling bad. Yes! Oh my god, I just can't stop winning! Well, that's that done in 132 kills. What a night this has been. That really did not take long at all. We are cooking, and we have basically no tasks left. So, time to go and finish those off. So, there are 2 remaining tasks. The first of which is to buy and equip the Boots of Stone from Cristelia. That's that done. They apparently require 44 Slayer. And the last one is to start Garden of Tranquility and complete it up until the point that I no longer can do so. So that is done. Where do I start that? That's Elamaria, east of Varrock Castle. So let's go there, start the quest, and complete it until we can no longer. I can't finish the quest. I don't really know why, but I guess we will find out. Actually, never mind. It may not be. How am I supposed to move the statues all the way here? So, actually, quite often you can do quests in like a non-linear order sometimes. And this is apparently one of them, because I believe I should be able to use the trolley on the statue and continue this quest. I think this is the only step I can actually do, is move the Falador statue. But, interestingly, we can do this before speaking to the Wise Old Man in Draenor, which is quite interesting. Okay, so I should just be able to put this into place. There we go. Statue of Saradarmin on the plinth. And the other plinth, the other statue, which is the only thing that I can do because I can get the trolley, is in Lumbridge. And it's just outside the castle gates. And yeah, I will not be able to get that. So that is now Garden of Tranquility done, as far as I can do it, until we roll some other chunks. And hopefully, we roll something good. But that is, let's teleport there. Falador, West chunk, complete. So we are back in the chunk picker, and we have actually done all of the tasks. So, wear Boots of Stone, big tick, we bought and equipped those. Do Garden of Tranquility up to step 3 H2. Yes, we did that because that is the step to dismantle the Falador statue and put it in the garden in Varrock. So we have done that. We obtained the Mystic Boots Dark. We obtained the Mystic Hat Dark. And most importantly, we got the baby mole pet. Absolutely stunning. Very, very exciting. And we can tick them off, and we are 19 out of 19, which means that we can chunk roll at 80th chunk. Only 21 to go until 100, which feels like a pretty big milestone now. What we'll do now is we'll go through and mark all the chunks that we can actually roll. So we cannot mark this one because we can't get to this little corner here. So even though that is a rollable chunk one day, we can't roll it yet. You also can't walk into it on this corner either. So our first chunk is this one. This is a chunk that we really, really want to roll. This is one closer to the Theatre of Blood and one closer to Nightmare. The second chunk that we can roll is the farming chunk. Now, this once upon a time would have been bad, but now would actually be an, I think, instant chunk roll, because all I'd need to do is plant a toadstool seed and wait for it to grow. Obviously, because I'm doing a chunk rolling stream right now, I wouldn't actually wait for it to grow. So that is a task that we could do. I wouldn't mind rolling that now, because if I get that one now, I can start planting herb seeds and getting ready for herb lore. So that wouldn't actually be bad. It used to be like a giga death chunk, but now it's pretty good. This one, Castle Draken, is just corner content, but we will mark it anyway. And then the Abandoned Mine, number 4, is definitely one of the chunks that we want the most. A free salve amulet, a free quest completion, not much more than that, but that's enough, you know. Having a salve amulet would be massive for things like Slayer in the future, because it's essentially a Slayer helmet that we can use on, you know, a percentage of the tasks. So that would be pretty good also. Number 5, we're looking at the what's it called? The volcanic? No, the wilderness volcano. Nothing too important for us. The dig site. This is one that we don't mind getting. Wouldn't be ideal. Would be a fishing grind though, which would be all right, but not the best thing that we could get. Next up, number 7, Rogue's Castle. Would be a pretty cool chunk. Would be an 84 thieving grind, but the Rogue's chest would actually be very powerful for me for a number of reasons that I will go over if and when it becomes relevant. Demonic Ruins. This is our number 1 chunk that we are fiending for. This would be Callisto. This would be the Voidwake. This would be the Ursine Chainmace. This would be basically unlimited mahogany logs. And a whole load of other stuff besides. This is our number 1 chunk that we want. Next up is Alcarid. This is a chunk we want to be avoiding. 99 rune crafting is the main goal here, as well as 85 fishing. This is our preferred method, though, of getting 99 rune crafting. There is another 99 rune crafting chunk on the map that is worse than this one. So if we're going to get it, I hope I get it here. But I would like to avoid it if possible, because it's also pushing us closer to the Calphite layer and the Calphite Queen grind, which is something that I would prefer to avoid if possible. Number 10, Lumbridge. Chunk that I don't know. Kind of do want, kind of don't want. It would be 99 woodcutting, which would take a little bit of time, but wouldn't be that bad. We're already, I think, 82 possibly. We already have 99 defense, so we wouldn't have to worry about that. But this chunk would give us quite a lot of good utility. It would give us Bob's Axes, which would be a repair place for our Barrows gear, which would increase the power of my account in the long run. Obviously, I can use my Barrows gear, but I can't use it to the extent that I would really like to. So getting that would be good. Also, getting this for the bank chest in PvP Worlds would be pretty handy. Number 11, another chunk that we really, really want. I don't think would have any, many, if any, grinds in it. Would have once upon a time been the Hellhound grind, but obviously we have done that. Took us 3 months and 44,000 kills, but we did get it done. But we do want this because it pushes us one step closer to the Mage Arena, which I think would be pretty cool. And crucially, Slayer, which would be very, very cool. Number 12 is Nothing. Number 13 is the Cooking grind. A bit of a kind of nothingy grind, to be honest, would just take a little bit of time. Wouldn't really give us much, wouldn't really be too painful, but would, I think, take around the sort of 80-hour mark. So if we can avoid that, it'll be good, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if we do get it. Number 14 is the Champions Guild. I don't think that that's anything for now, but I think we can use this shortcut here. So it would like make things like drain all mana and this chunk here rollable. This chunk isn't rollable because it's on the wrong side of the river that we don't have access to yet. Number 15 is Nothing. Number 16 is Barbarian Village. I don't know what that would give me now, actually. It used to be a mining and smithing grind, but I don't think it is anymore. I think it would possibly just be Stronghold of Security stuff. Might be like getting a Skull Scepter, I think, which wouldn't be too bad. This chunk is Nothing. This chunk is the Wilderness God Wars Dungeon, which I think would come with like an ecumenical key grind, and that's it. This chunk here is the Bandit Camp, which is, again, just a fishing grind, 85 fishing, one we would like to avoid. Dark Warrior's Fortress is nothing, and I can see out of the corner of my eye that I missed ticking Giant's Plateau, so I was just going to tick it, but I can't do that. I'm going to have to go back and untick them all and get them in the right number. Okay, we've now marked Giant's Plateau, which becomes the new 7. This wouldn't be much aside from just the Giant's Foundry collection log. Again, not the end of the world. And then the next chunk is number 22. This is one that we really quite desperately want to get. This would allow us to cash in all of those mole parts that I got in the last chunk. 21,000 birds' nests, which would be an absolute game changer for both herblore and farming. So if we can do that, that would be handy. It would also give us the ability to use bagged plants because the bagged plant sellers here. It wouldn't give us the construction grind because we still don't have a house portal that we can use, but it gives us the utility option of being able to use the bagged plants to brute force farming gains if that is required at some point. Number 23 is nothing, but it is a nothing chunk that we want because it is going to be pushing us closer to that Slayer grind, which would be so, so cool. Number 24, this is the chunk we want the least. This chunk here has the Air Altar. So this would give us a 99 rune crafting grind with literally nothing else. That would literally be a massive, massive death chunk of just rune crafting and nothing besides. So, you know, no fishing, no quests, no collection logs, literally just 1 to 99 rune crafting in one chunk. So number 24 is definitely the one that we want to avoid the most. The next chunk is the first of the herblore chunks. If we are going to roll one of the herblore chunks, I hope it's this one, number 25, because it pushes us one closer to Berthorpe for a potential shot at Slayer, as well as the Warriors Guild, which would be a pretty epic thing. Because if we're ever going to get Theatre of Blood and the Vernic Hill, having the Dragon Defender ahead of time would be pretty cool. Number 26 is obviously the other herblore chunk, the slightly less desirable one. It does have a tree patch in it, which would speed up our farming gains, but I'm nearly done with my magic trees. So the benefit that that chunk once had in the extra farming patch was kind of had its glory stolen by the Falador West chunk, so that is an option. Number 27 is another chunk. I believe this would be nothing, but it does get us closer to the crafting guild, and I think I do have access to a brown apron from the Varrock shop, so I think the crafting guild would force a 99 crafting grind. So yeah, we kind of want to be avoiding the 26 and 27 and getting the 25 if we're going to get one of them. Okay, there are then 3 chunks on Soul Wars that we can get. I believe it's this one, and this one. We can't roll that one because these trees are in the way. These are all nothing as far as I'm aware, but we'll see if we roll one. And then the last chunk is, of course, the Varlamore chunk, which would be a very, very epic one to roll. So I really hope that I do roll that. It is time to stop milking now. 48 days since our last chunk roll. It is finally time to roll a new one. There is not much I can do from here except pick chunk and hope for the best. Gunning for number 8, gunning for number 22, gunning for number 23, number 12, and number 1. Those are my 5 most desired chunks. We're praying that we stay away from number 10 and number 24, mostly number 24. But 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is a nice one. That is so good. That has been rollable for so long as well. That has been rollable for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like over 70 chunk rolls. That is pretty epic. Okay, we have to complete the Haunted Mine, complete the Lair of Razalor, obtain a Holy Symbol. I'm guessing that's easy. Barbarian Assault, obtain a granite helm, obtain a granite helm, oh god, what's the drop rate on these granite helms? Terror Dog. Ooh, hang on. Let's see how bad that task is going to be. Before we count our chickens. Granite helm from a Terror Dog at a rate of 1 in 128. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, right. I think this is probably going to take an hour or so.
Chance will be a fine thing.
And then we'll be rolling again. That's quite an exciting one to get. That's huge. So we have rolled the Abandoned Mine, which means that the main thing I need to do is the Haunted Mine quest, which I think should be pretty easy considering the stats that I've got. I don't really fully know how long it takes. Experienced, short, standalone, 2004, and we've got all the requirements. Okay, it says short, so hopefully it won't take too long. I will be using Quest Helper. This is not unguided.
Chicken.
So let's just go. Oh, do we need any items? Just says item, just says combat gear. Nice. Let's go. Right, we are at the new chunk. This is a very, very exciting one, and one that I've been feeling for a long time. So let's get that unlocked. We can head in, talk to the Zealot, and start this quest, and hopefully get it done in record time. I mean, I'm sure it won't be record time, but we'll try our best. Hello there. I follow the path of Saradomin, strength of wisdom. I come seeking challenges and quests. Start the Abandoned Mine quest. Yes. What quest is that then? Well, below the very ground you stand upon lies an intricate network of tunnels that make up for the abandoned Mort Ridge mines. Boring, boring, boring. Let's go, go, go. Is there any other way into the mines? Indeed, I found hope that this may be so. Okay. Pickpocket the Zealot. Got his key. Let's go. Quest Helper. Goated plugin. Oh, new music. Oh, no, not a new music track. That's just sad. Hey. Crash Star here. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll just sit here and milk this for 45 minutes. Pick the glowing fungus. No worries. And put the glowing fungus into the minecart northwest of the ladder. Easily done. Right, let's use the key on the water valve. We're definitely speedrunning this quest, which is good. Race to the lift. Okay, I'll race to the lift. Race. Race faster, man. Race faster. We've got our Dragonstone Bolts E, which I feel like will be quite fun to try and get some big hits with. Supposedly... Oh, okay. Okay, this is going to be pretty easy. Okay, never mind. I thought this might have been at least slightly difficult, but I think we'll get away with it. Oh, the 46. We are cooking with gas right now. He does hit bad. Imagine if you had lower stats though, this would hit. He's hitting like a decent amount. Right, all the machinery in a room falls silent. Pick up the innocent looking key, and I'm guessing this is pretty much quest complete from here. Go back to the flooded area. Okay, I will. Right, here we go. This is supposedly about to be quest complete if I cut this crystal here. 22,000 strength XP, 2 quest points, access to Tarn's lair, and crucially, a salve amulet shard, which I believe if I use on this ball of wool, makes a salve amulet. That is pretty awesome. I will get some more, just cause. And I believe the mithril ore is down here as well. And I think if I mine this, this is going to be a Morytania either hard or medium task. Not entirely sure which. If we could use our 90 mining and dragon pickaxe to some effect, that would be handy. 92, there we go. Okay, yes. Morytania hard task completed. Right, next thing I want to do is do the Tarn's lair thing, which I think is a mini quest, right? Enter the abyss. Which one is it? It's one of these, isn't it? Oh, Lair of Tarn Razalor. Okay, there we go. Medium length.
That's what she said.
I can start this mini quest by entering Lair of Tarn Razalor and the Abandoned Mine, southwestern Morton. Okay, I just need to find my way to there. Now, this whole Tarn Razalor grind requires the fact that you can kill terror dogs, and I've not done very much Slayer, but thankfully, all of the lamping that I've done over time has got us the level 40 Slayer that we need to kill the Pterodogs. So this is actually one of the things I've been thinking about doing for literally years at this point, and have been prepping for 4 years. So this is a very exciting moment, I must say. This might be the single worst area I've ever been in the entire game. Why is everything an annoying delayed right click? That is the worst. Enter the cave and be prepared to fight. I've got no idea what I'm fighting. Kill the mutant and ghost Tarn. Okay, ghost Tarn. Does that mean my salve amulet will work? Hopefully. Oh, there is our medium task in the Morytania area achieved. That's pretty handy. I'm going to have to kill some Pterodogs, I'm guessing after the quest for the Granite Helm. Unless we can just get the Granite Helm right here, right now. That would be pretty handy. But otherwise, we need to just kill Tarn. Get this over with. Get this mini quest done. Imbue our salve amulet, or enchant our salve amulet. And then get on with it. What the fuck? I gained 5,000 Slayer XP for that. I didn't even get a full level. That's so disappointing. Right, take Tarn's diary. I think this will be quest complete. Oh, some tragic cutscene first. I'm guessing that's just all the Pterodogs being released. Right. Tarn's diary taken. Use that on there. Salve amulet E. Very nice to have. Layer of Tarn Razalor done. I guess I may as well do the Pterodogs. I think they go in there, and then I can just get that Granite Helm out of the way, right? Oh my god, Revenants! Revenants of the Salve Amulet! Oh, I totally forgot that. That is going to be insane. That is going to go insano style. Oh, Salve Amulet for Revenants. What a dream this chunk is. So supposedly you can literally shoot from here. Now that, I must say, is just weird. Why is that a thing? Can I even see? That looks hilarious. That's so weird. Can I have my prayer up in here as well? No, you still get prayer drained in here. That's just bizarre. I wonder if I could telegrab from here as well. If I had the runes with me. So I've got my scroll of imbuing, and I'm going to use it on my salve amulet to create a salve amulet EI, which means that I can boost my range against the zombies and the skeletons that I need to do. Currently set on 129 Pterodogs, so, you know, keeping on theme with this account, we're going dry for the Granite Helm, and I ran out of bolts, so I'm going to have to go back. But Salve Amulet EI, that is a pretty cool item to have, and I'm very excited to use that at things like Revs and like Ankus on Slayer, potentially, stuff like that. So that is pretty awesome. Alongside the 2 quests within the abandoned mine, I also need 3 items. An unblessed symbol that can be blessed by Brother Jared at the monastery to give me a new best in slot amulet for prayer. This is dropped at a rate of 1 in 42 from specifically the level 42 or 59 skeletons within Tarn's lair. A pestle and mortar, previously unattainable for me until this chunk, which can be used in conjunction with an air rune to get the corrupted plate body. This is dropped at a rate of 1 in 64 by specifically the level 81 or 100 zombies within Tarn's lair. Interestingly, this is the only NPC in the entire game that drops a pestle and mortar. And finally, the Granite Helm. This is not any kind of best in slot because I already have far better helms like the Dragon Med and the Barrows helmets, but it is a collection log slot and therefore I need to get it as per the Xtreme Onechunk rules. This is dropped by Pterodogs, requiring a Slayer level of 40 to kill at a rate of 1 in 128. I'm sure that this won't be an issue at all. Oh, well done. Unblessed symbol. I think that's what I want, no? That's what I want from the skeletons? I think that's what I want. Okay, that's what I want from the skeletons. So now I just need the zombies. So I need the pestle and mortar from the zombies. I need the Granite Helm from the Pterodogs, and then we're done. So there is one of the 3 items that we needed. It is the most common one, but at least we have managed to get one of them. Go on, give me the Pestle and Mortar. Yes! Oh my god, I said... I said give it to me because I was looking at that one at 10 seconds left and it actually did. Right, that's ledge scenes. Okay, right. Pestle and Mortar, achieved. Unblessed Symbol, achieved. Which means that we now only need to get the... what's it called? Granite Helm from Pteradogs. And that does actually have a... Do I not need to search that? Can I just walk through? Okay. I only need to get the Granite Helm from Pteradogs, which hopefully won't take long, seeing as we've already over the rate for it. But who knows? Oh my god, look at this. We're trying a new pole system. Oh no, this is so icky. Why is it? This is icky. Don't do this. And it doesn't work. Oh, most Jagex thing ever. Brilliant. Thanks, lads. Well done. Okay, it looks like maybe it does work. Who knows? That's hilarious. You are fucking joking. Nice little long bone there. 1 in 400 instead of getting the the Granite Helm we need. Only the casual 237 kill count right now. Why? Honestly, why am I like... Tarn Razzolero says it the best. Why am I like this? I don't know. But I am. I'll be curved. But if I get a curved bone before getting the Granite Helm, I'm going to throw up. What's the drop rate on the Adamant Full Helm? Because I've not had one of those yet. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's a 1 in 128. So not only had I not got the Granite Helm up to this point, I hadn't got the Adamant Full Helm either. Just as an aside note to that, though, in the 345 kill count that I have done, there are 3 other... there are 5 drops in total that are a 101 in 128 drop rate. The Granite Helm, which I have none of. The Adamant Full Helm, which I just got. The Mithril Kite Shield, of which we've had 4. The Fire Runes, which we've had thrice. And the Rune Dagger, which we've had 6 times. Why am I like this? There's Rune Dagger number 7. 7 Rune Daggers at a rate of 1 in 128. And yet still no Granite Helm at the same drop rate. What am I doing? Okay, so the kill count update is 387, which means we are now officially 3 times dry on getting the Granite Helm. Just Canifis chunk things at this point. Hopefully we get it before we go 4 times dry, which would be what, 512 kill count? Surely we get it before 512.
A fine thing indeed.
As some of you may know, I had my 3rd child several weeks ago, and my first son, well, he was crying a bit whilst my wife was cooking dinner, so she asked if I could hold him for a little bit whilst I was streaming, and I said, sure, I'm only hard AFKing Pteradogs anyway. What's the worst that could happen? Well... Ooh, it's starting to look slightly like I might die. If I die, I'll lose my mole pet as well. That would really not be very epic, would it? Can we hit some hits, please? I really don't want to go out to Guthan's fail. Oh, fuck. Ah! I'm done. I'm fucking done. Oh my god! Right, well there's the mole pet down the drain. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure that's going to break my Guthan's legs as well. So I'm not even going to be able to use Guthan's anymore. Oh my god. If it wasn't obvious, that was the giant mole pet getting nuked into oblivion less than 24 hours after I received it. Nice. Currently, we are sat on 483 Pteradogs, which is very nearly 4 times the drop rate. I don't know why I do these things, you know? People said when you start an Xtreme Onechunk Ironman, they're like, 99 prayer, that's going to be the worst. 1,000 last man standing wins. That'll be tough. No, they're fine. Those things are fine. But, getting a granite helm from some terror dogs, you'll wish you were dead. Are you joking? A second longbone! 1 in 400, by the way. And we've got 2 of them. Oh my god, these things are taking the piss. That was on kill 510. Stop. Stop. Right, and with this kill, we're hitting 512 kills at the Terror Dogs, which puts me at 4 times the drop rate. Now, the the unluckiest we've got on any drop on this account so far was getting the Treasonous Ring at Venom Artist. A 4.5 times drop rate drop. So, can we go past 4.5 times rate? Will we make it to, what, 640? If we can make it to 640, that is officially 5 times the rate, which would be mad. If we get a curved bone along the way before the granite helm, I'll probably be sick on my keyboard. But I'm hoping this will come to an end shortly. Yes! Oh my god, there it is. 551 kill count. Oh my goodness, that is one of the worst grinds that I've ever had to... That's an exaggeration. Obviously it's not. But that just felt ridiculous. Right, not quite 4.5 times dry. Not quite the rarest or the most unlucky we've ever got. But it took me significantly longer to get that granite helm than it took me to get the Venom Artist pet when I rolled the Silk Chasm. So that was ridiculous. We do still have a couple small, tiny little tasks to do, but then we should be chunk rolling. Right, so my boy brother Jared is here. I believe what he's going to do is bless my unblessed symbol. Let's see how we do this. Yes, please. You give Jared the symbol. Jared closes his eyes, places his hand on the symbol. He softly chants. Jared passes you the holy symbol. Right, let's see what the prayer bonus is on this. Current prayer bonus is +3. That must be from that. Let's stick it on. Nice little +8, I must say. Not bad. That's actually pretty good. That could be useful at some point. Don't know what for, but it could be. Right, so I believe to get the corrupted plate body, I just have to talk to Horvik with a pestle and mortar and air runes in my invent. I've always wondered what would happen if I crushed an air rune. Have this on me. And there we go. Corrupted plate body achieved. Actually, looks quite good. And I think I've got a couple of the bits are corrupted now. So that's pretty awesome. Do actually quite like the look of that. But with that, we've completed the chunk. And it means that we can roll a new one. What a chunk. I actually can't believe I got the pet. When I was hitting like 6,000, 7,000 kill count, I was like, oh, this is just going to go on and on and on forever. And in equal measure, I can't really believe that I lost the pet the same day. That seems truly ludicrous. I am very happy that I got the abandoned mine chunk though, because having the salve is going to be so good. Like, just that alone is worth losing the pet for. It's going to be so powerful if ever I need to go back to Revenants, if ever I need to go back to Vetion, if I unlock Slayer in the Wilderness, there's going to be countless zombies, skeletons, Anku, all that kind of stuff that I can kill with it. So that's going to be absolutely massive. So happy to have that chunk. If you want to know what the next chunk is that I rolled after the abandoned mine, then please come over to my live streaming page, kick.com/FrayRS. Generally, things are a little bit further ahead there. There should be a video out either next week or the week after detailing that, but if you can't wait till then, feel free to come by. It's a good laugh over there, as you can tell from some of the, like, you know, the face cam bits I've put in this video. It is a good laugh over there. So feel free to come across if you want to see more Canifis Chunk. It's basically like the videos, but longer. As always, thank you very much to the channel members. There's a new addition at the Torva tier. MTG Nate joining DevTX at Sinfalls and VMP Corp. A special shout out to those guys. Massive amount of support that they give me and the channel, and, you know, making sure that I'm never going to have to go back to doing a real job and I can just make these videos. Patrick Wright, Jean Scallon, Talfane Fukless, and Tommy Rocked at the Amethyst tier, as well as everybody else at the lower tiers. Thank you so much for watching this video. I think it's going to be about an hour long, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one, and have a great day.